Hey, yeah, whatever happened to the Italian guy? You guys let him go after his, transgressions? You better keep an eye on that guy. He's gonna get you all into trouble.
Well, as you can probably gather, Officer Pravacci has been taken off this case due to recent conflicts of interest.
Conflicts of interest, huh? You know, that's a funny way of saying committing extrajudicial violence against the one guy you personally suspect of killing your sister.
Then it might bring you some comfort to know the department has moved him to our narcotics division.
Well, if your goal is to keep Pravacci away from me, the last thing you want to do is move him to narcotics.
I would go deeper into that comment, if only possession of drugs was the worst thing you've been accused of.
Well, please, show me the evidence already. I've heard so many rancid accusations aimed at me. Still haven't gotten a chance to see what the big fuss is about. Show me the made-up shit first, by the way. Let's see if those creative writing classes have been paying off.
Are you gonna be this difficult the entire time? Just so we're clear, you're not under arrest right now. You're free to leave anytime you want.
How long have you been on the force?
If I tell you, will you tell me what I want to know?
I can tell you some things you probably don't want to know.
Like what?
That I'm a completely innocent man, and I had nothing to do with anything you're accusing me of.
Do you think I'm fucking stupid?
Yeah.
If you want to be a fucking comedian, you can get the fuck out of my face and stop wasting the state's time. You must know something, or you wouldn't have let us bring you in here. Or do you just not care if Holly Pravacci is found alive or dead? What's the matter, tough guy? Out of jokes? Okay, well, if Holly's disappearance is a sore subject for you, how about we move on to a couple of other things going on at your school?
If you want to know about the hipster girl who sells Valium, you're asking the wrong guy. I don't do downers.
Just take a look at these photos and tell me what you know.
What, you're just gonna question me on public record information? You're really leading me on here.
How exactly am I leading you on?
You're really gonna throw a newspaper at me here and say, tell me what you know. Of course I know things about these girls, inside and out. If you've made it to this line of questioning, that means you have dozens of subpoenas saying I've dated all three of these girls. You can't pull some, only the killer would know anything about this shit on me.
I just want to know what you know. Not even what you know, but what you've heard. I'm only acknowledging the fact that people talk. Especially when evil acts like this happen in otherwise peaceful places.
Did you forget what state this is, bucko? Yeah, fuck that. Did you forget what country this is? It doesn't matter how safe a neighborhood you think you live in. Every once in a while, you're still gonna find a disembodied head in the bowling alley, or a couple people crucified outside a public high school. Shit happens.
Shit happens, huh? In that case, you might just be the unluckiest man in the world, for every girl you slept with at this school died in the same week. Or the luckiest, depending on how you look at it.
Got any theories on motive yet?
You're pretty fucking bold to ask me that.
No. Listen. Tell me what you think happened, and I'll tell you why you're dead wrong. How's that? Come on, pick a body. Anybody.
Okay, biggest fish first. Tell me about the parade.
No.
Excuse me?
No. What makes you think I had anything to do with that, huh?
You seem like a fan of theatrics. Surely acts of terrorism are the definition of theatrics.
Got your attention, didn't it?
So you did have something to do with it.
I never fucking said that. Okay, buddy? Some people gotta cut heads off of horses to make a point. I don't gotta do that.
So you're saying you're above murder?
Yeah, I'm above murder. You know what? Fuck you, guy.
Well, on the bright side, now I got you talking. Now, you want to circle back around to Holly's disappearance?
Yeah, why don't you suck me off before blowing your brains out? How about that?
Confirm my suspicions. Seems I found your weak point. Why don't you want to talk about Holly?
Stop saying that name.
And whose name would that be, Jared?
You know, you talk a lot of shit for a guy a lot of people want dead.
You're not really doing yourself any favors here.
Here's what I'm going to say about these photos. That's what you want to talk about, right? The photos? 3 bodies, killed in extremely different ways. Only thing these murders share is the brutality. Takes a real fucking freak to put this much time and effort into mutilating corpses.
Are you really trying to play Hannibal Lecter right now when you're the only one accused here?
I mean, I eat pussy, but I'd like to think the similarities end there.
Well, since you seem to be an expert on murders...
Don't say it like that. You think I don't know what the fuck you're doing?
What I'm hearing here is a lot of confessions with intentionally slippery wording.
Fuck off. This isn't fun anymore.
Then can you finally give me something solid to wrap this shit up with? You wasted enough of my time. I'm no lawyer, but that's time you probably should have spent campaigning your innocence.
Look, you guys might be quick to convict me here, but I assure you the people never will.
Oh, you really think just because you're a rich, pretty white boy, people are gonna let you get away with murder?
Whoa. Pretty boy? Are you trying to have sex with me, detective? Is that what this is? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let the record show this guy is trying to fuck my brains out. Point is, I didn't do a goddamn thing. Yeah, not like you care about the truth or anything, though, huh? Whatever makes the news happy makes yous happy, right? You just want so fucking badly to let the boyfriend take the rap 'cause it's easy. And you schmucks are somehow lazy enough and prideful enough of your laziness to look for anything besides the obvious. You've got Chekhov's gun pressed right up against your skull, and you're waiting with bated breath for someone to pull the fucking trigger.
I think you're mixing metaphors here.
I think you only took this case to remind your wife you still have a penis.
I don't need a confession anymore. Your testimony was more than helpful.
Did her parents ever tell you she's pregnant?
Who? Who's pregnant?
No. No, you're not ready for that one yet.
No. Tell me. Tell me!
If I give you all the gory details now, you wouldn't have a point in keeping me around. Now will ya?
I can just as effectively question you in actual custody.
That's what I thought you'd say, jabroni. That's why I had my blood tested 3 hours ago.
What does that have to do with anything?
Not as admissible as you thought, huh, detective?
You think getting coked out of your mind would avoid anything you say during questioning?
That's a question for my attorney, who I've already sent both physical and digital copies of this to. So don't try anything, smart guy.
There's no proof any of this has an impact on this interview. You're clearly present and competent enough to answer my questions.
I've been seeing a tall, shadowy man standing behind you this entire time. Is he a friend of yours?
Will you shut the fuck up?
And in case that wasn't bad enough, the voices are back. Oh, and they're telling me to kill everyone at school.
Very fucking funny. One little problem with your little scheme here. You've just asked to be charged with possession of narcotics. You really don't think, do you?
I'll take a ticket over spending the rest of my life with the other nutcases you got in here.
You slimy son of a bitch. Jared Benowitz, you're under arrest for felony possession of a controlled substance. Don't worry. We're gonna have to put a pin into the other things you've done.
Yeah, fucking right. Did you forget that possession is just a fine? Yeah, good luck making jail time stick, like your cock in your pant leg right now.
Whatever your plan is, I hope it comes to fruition soon. And I hope I'm the first on the scene, so I can finally bring peace to the city and put a bullet in your fucking brain.
Oh, I'm counting on it, friendo. I got a feeling we're gonna be seeing each other again much sooner than you think.
The Jared Show.